Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Atlanta Braves and the Gwinnett Stripers. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Chase Whitley, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
Come on.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Let's get it going, Braves.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Albies is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck is Nick Markakis. Albies stands at first with 1 out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Calling for it, Macbeth. 2 down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Open your eyes.
Ready with the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, number 20.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Suzuki rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball.
He's lifted anything.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Flaherty. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves on top, 4-0. Lane Adams, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 58, Daniel.
Coming to the plate now, Chu Ryu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chu Ryu.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the path like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Jimmy Lumsden. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The tag gets one on to Freeman, and they get the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben Garce, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
All right, here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Lumsden at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Atlanta leads it 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Ender Inciarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
McCoy over to his left, 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone as they add still another. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
You can see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate. But he reached those arms and had enough power to go oppo bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Looking good, Fred.
That evens it up 1-1. Still only one out in the inning.
Shut him down now.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Camargo might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garce has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready for another chance, Kurt Suzuki.
Give it to him, Greg.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, Atlanta.
The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball. He didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, number 20. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hey, 2-1.
Come on, Fred. Go.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Two men are on with 2 men out. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. And 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Garce coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Clay McCoy. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So stepping in, Andres Castaneda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A called strike over the outside corner. So 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jonah McBeth.
Into the box now, Jonah Macbeth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Camargo, the runner at first with two gone. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Braves scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Daniel Winkler earns the victory on the mound. Chase Whitley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.